What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mic Check Podcast. This is T-Word, the People's Champ. Thank you for tapping in. Today, we're going to talk about Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela in their upcoming matchup on the March 25th card as a sub-fight to David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We do appreciate the feedback, and thank you for helping this channel grow. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I just wanted to give a little background and breakdown on what I expect to happen in the fight. And later, we're going to actually give a prediction when we get closer to the fight and we talk about the entire card. So you have Chris Colbert coming off a loss to Hector Luis Garcia. And you also have El Rayo, a.k.a. Jose Valenzuela, coming off a loss to Edwin De Los Santos. Now, both these fighters took losses to opponents who took the fights on a short notice, and it seems like that maybe they weren't fully prepared or they might have overlooked their opponent. Now, Valenzuela says he didn't overlook his opponent, and Colbert says the same thing. So coming into this match, you expect them to be very prepared and very enthusiastic about going in and proving to people who said that they were all hype, proving them wrong, and showing that they are actually good fighters. Now, in my personal opinion, I do believe that Valenzuela and Colbert are both really good fighters who just lost their way a little bit. They started to believe the hype, in my opinion, and I just think that this is a great opportunity for at least one of them to get on track. Now, it's also possible that both fighters would get on track if they both have a good showing, even if it's a loss. Now, I did ask a question at the previous time: which fighter is it more important to get a win? I believe it's more important for Colbert to get a win because many people believe, myself included, that he kind of quit. It feels like he gave up in this fight. He started to use lateral movement, use the ring. He wouldn't really engage. Even when he had an opportunity to go for broke and maybe make an attempt to knock out Hector Luis Garcia, he didn't do it. He just stayed away. And he just tried to survive and not get knocked out and have that on his resume. And I think that he would have done something more valiant by going in there and taking some chances. El Rayo, on the other hand, actually fought to the finish, and it was a referee stoppage. I mean, he was getting hit with some bombs by De Los Santos, and eventually, the ref had seen enough. He didn't see that Rayo was putting up enough of a fight. So I feel like, despite the fact that he lost, I thought he had a good showing for himself. I just think that his issue was not coming in properly prepared for the fight. Now, head-to-head with Colbert, I saw some issues on both guys in terms of the way that they transition from offense to defense. They're very offensive-heavy guys, and defensively, Rayo will stand there and just try to use a shield to block his opponent's offense, and I think that somebody with fast hands can exploit that. Conversely, Colbert is somebody who's going to try and use lateral movement and try to frustrate you by making you swing and whiff versus being defensive and blocking shots. I think there's a reason for both men to have some concern with their opponent, and I think preparation is going to be the biggest key in this particular fight. What I also believe to be true is that Valenzuela's power is going to scare Colbert off a little bit. And it's very possible we might see a repeat of what happened when Colbert faced Hector Luis Garcia. Now, if he's going to be Showtime again, he's going to have to show some dog, and he's going to have to stand in there and eat some bombs and throw some bombs back. He's not a power puncher. He's admitted this, but he's going to have to come up with some type of way to sit on his shots and make El Rayo respect him and make it a nice, clean fight and get his shots off, move around, and win from a distance versus trying to stand in the pocket. Again, I'm not going to pick a favorite yet. We're going to wait till we get a little bit closer to the fight. I want to see how they look at the weigh-in and what their camps look like, and then I'll give an opinion. But until then, can't wait to see it. This has been T-Word for the Mic Check Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next time I'm out, peace.